Hello everybody, I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my movie review for today is of the film Lansky. This is a story of Meyer Lansky, one of the biggest mob bosses in the history of the United States. He was like organized crime. He got involved in all areas, and though he didn't perform as many violent acts himself, he had people like Bugsy Siegel who did. And so it shows his power and his influence and the whole thing. But the way they decided to present it was to have Lansky toward the older part of his life, in his 70s and 80s, and he has found a writer, played by Sam Worthington, who he will tell his story to. And so you have one level of Lansky of when he's in his 70s and 80s, and then he's telling the story of when he was in his youth, and that character is played by John Magaro, and it doesn't work. Even though the best acting of Harvey Keitel as Lansky is the best acting in the film, his story with the writer is only there to set up everything that happens in the past. And when it's all said and done, you don't really need that, quote, a present-day story at all. They could have just started and told the story of Meyer Lansky, but then, of course, they would have stopped it before he became the age that Harvey Keitel plays him. Harvey Keitel is a brilliant actor, and he does a super job on this. Sam Worthington is good in his role, but as the author and family conflicts, they don't ever get resolved to my mind, and they, again, aren't interesting. You keep waiting for the flashbacks because that's where the heart of the story is. But the film is rated R for profanity and violence. I scored it 6 out of 10. Purely on the basis of the acting. I wish the format had been better. I think it would have been a much better movie, but it's still above average because Keitel is riveting in his performance, and John Magaro is good as the younger Lansky. So you've got both of those performances going on. It's got a good look to it. It's got a good plot to it until you get to the present day and that stuff they associate with that. But it was a little bit above average because of that. This has been Jackie K. Cooper's movie review of the film Lansky, which I rated 6 out of 10.